Hello, this is KG Outdoors 16. Welcome to our first episode of Wierd Wednesday, where I talk about anything hunting and fishing and whatever else is weird about hunting and fishing. Today there was some severe weather, and I couldn't go fishing today. That severe weather kind of spooked me. The jokes never stop. Anyway, let's get started with the show. So as it's March 1st right now, steelhead will be start to migrate up streams, and steelhead will become more active again, and it's going to get nicer, and people are going to want to go steelhead fishing. So I've decided to pick up 2 fly fishing kits from my local outdoor store, and I'm going to review them today on Wierd Wednesday. The first item I'm going to review is the Superfly steelhead assortment, and it comes with a bunch of different flies, so let's open it. There are a lot of different types of flies in the steelhead assortment. I'm going to start right here. This fly right here was designed to replicate a minnow or a small fish, and that is very good when the steelhead are fresh off the lake or ocean. And it's very good for catching the early fresh run steelhead. Next up, we got our egg patterns, and these are good for spring spawn season, when the sucker is spawning or when the steelhead are spawning. Then up here we got our streamer. It's a pink and purple streamer. Then we got a woolly bugger, a black woolly bugger, pink woolly bugger. Then we got a woolly bugger looking thing with a head on it. And those are very good for springtime because fish are more active and tend to bite on streamers and woolly buggers and all sorts of other stuff. Let's move on to the trout fishing kit. So right here is the Eastern trout assortment made by Superfly. They have a woolly bugger, they have a nymph representation, they have a couple dry flies, they have a wet fly nymph, a parachute fly, a caddis. Let me review these individually. So right here is the woolly bugger, and I have it attached to my vise. As you can see, it is all black. It has some steel wire in the middle, and it has some marabou and feather at the end. It is a very good quality woolly bugger. Let's move on to the next fly. Here we got fly number 2. It is a deer hair with some goose feather on the back and some gold wire in it. And this is about big as my thumb. And this works good for any type of trout, any season. So let's move on to the next fly. So right here we have a caddis and stonefly imitation, and I like it because it has the split feathers at the end, and it has that ribbed like that vertebrae looking effect, and it has a very good head. I really like this fly. Let's move on to the next. So right over here is all the dry flies, and 2 of them back here. And I honestly don't feel like reviewing every one of them in the vise because they're so similar. They all work the same way. You retrieve them on the top of the water, except for these 2 on the ends. These are nymphs and they should go inside the water. But these dry flies should be on the top of the water, and the fish go up and surface and get the dry fly. So I've been getting many emails and getting asked, what am I doing to get ready for turkey season? What am I doing hunting-wise? Well, I'm getting ready for turkey season. I got a owl hooter. It is made by Flex Tone Game Calls. They're very good. And I'm going to try it out right here. It works out pretty good. I highly recommend it. It's Flex Tone Game Calls. It's an owl hooter. It is the best owl hooter I have gotten, and I really like it. So what I've been doing lately to prepare for turkey season is I got my chalk, and I got a new turkey call. But anyway, I keep my chalk inside the turkey call so I don't lose it, because I lose stuff. Here it is. So, when you want a turkey call, you want to hold your hand along the base, because if you hold it up here, it dampens the sound. You want to have your hand along the bottom, so it sounds like this. And you want to rotate, so I'm going to do it like that. You want to have it rotate. That's how you get the basic cluck. Now, if you want to get it to putt, you go. You do that a lot more quicker like this. Now, that's not what a real turkey sounds like. That was just for demonstration. It probably sounds horrible on the video, but I'm just doing that for demonstration. And I always keep my chalk inside, and I rubber band the end so the call doesn't break when it's in transport. Let's get on to the next segment of Wierd Wednesday. So on Wierd Wednesday so far, I covered fly fishing and hunting. Let's move on to conventional bass fishing, crappie fishing, normal fishing. So, since it's February, I am fishing with jigs, football jigs, stand-up shaky heads, all sorts of jigs that fish the bottom because it's still February and the wake water hasn't turned over yet. It's still cold. If you tune into my channel often, you know the sunfish are biting. I would use a night crawler, and for crappie, I would use a minnow, a bucktail jig, a marabou jig. That is it for the fishing segment of Wierd Wednesday. Just in case you fast-forwarded my weird episode of Wierd Wednesday, we went over our 2 fly fishing kits. I talked about turkey hunting for a little bit, and then I talked about conventional fishing for a little bit. So if you missed any of those and you want to see it, please go backwards in the video to go see that. And I wanted to do a Q&A in my Wierd Wednesday segment, but no one really commented on my Instagram post. So if you comment on my Instagram post about Q&A, I will put you on next week's Wierd Wednesday, and week after week after week, we'll have a Q&A every Wednesday so that everyone can get their questions answered. Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel. Please follow my Instagram page and comment any questions below or on my Instagram page, because Wierd Wednesday. Right when I was finishing up the video, I got a comment from George Sell. What's your favorite type of hunting? My favorite type of hunting has to be waterfowl hunting, then deer hunting, then turkey hunting. I like waterfowl hunting the best because you can talk, you can eat breakfast in the duck blind. You can do a lot of different things with waterfowl hunting. And I have a poll question for you viewers. What's your favorite type of hunting? The results will be released next week on my next episode of Wierd Wednesday. You can tell your answer in the comment down below, or you could tell your answer on my Instagram page, and those results will be released next week. Don't forget to comment about the Q&A. It will be next Wierd Wednesday, and every Wierd Wednesday following that, you can comment on my Instagram page or comment down below a question you have. Thank you, George Sell, for giving me a question. And don't forget, the poll question is, what's your favorite type of hunting? Bye.